waxaan soo qaadanay limits of accuracy. qaybta labaad 6.2 waxaan qaadan doonaa ratio, proportions and percentage. Learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, learners should be able to define ratio, rates, proportions, calculate direct proportions and inverse, calculate percentage increase and percentage decrease. Now, ratio is the comparison of two similar quantities. The proportions in when the two ratios are equal. Example number one, you are told write each ratio as fraction in its simplest form. So the first one is A, which is 12 to the ratio 20. This will be by 4, 3. By 4 you get 5. So this is 3 divided by 5. B is 1 over 4 to the ratio 1 over 3. Multiply both sides by the LCM. You get 4. No, you get 3. And then this side you get 4. Fraction form will be 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4. That is in 3 divided by 4. As well, we can do it like this. You can say 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 3. This becomes 1 over 4 multiplied by 3 over 1. The answer will be 3 divided by 4. The same. The next one is find the ratio of A, B, and C. Find the ratio of A, B, and C. So A is 3 to the ratio 4. AB is equal to 3, 4. BC is equal to 5, 2. Then we are told to find A, B, and C. A, B, and C. So what we do is, we are supposed to make these two the same. So you can see B we have 4 and the other B we have 5. So I just make the two the same. So I multiply this side by 5 and this side by 4. So this becomes A is 15 to the ratio 20 and then 20 to the ratio 8. That is, so ABC will be equal to 15 to the ratio 20 to the ratio 8. ABC is 15 to the ratio 20 to the ratio. The next example is x to the ratio y is 2 to the ratio 5, 1 to the ratio 3. Y to the ratio z is 5 over 6 to the ratio 4 divided by 5. And then you're told to find x, y, and z. So y, again these two are not the same. I multiply this one by 5 out of 6 there. And this one I will multiply this one by 1 out of 3 to make the two equal. So x to the ratio y is 5. Therefore, you cancel these two. You get 10 over 6, 10 over 30, I mean, to the ratio 5 over 18. And this one is 5 over 18 to the ratio 4 divided by 15. So this is yz. So xyz will be xyz will be equal to 10 over 30 to the ratio 5 over 18 to the ratio 4 divided by 15. So that is xyz. Next, a tin and a copper are mixed in the ratio of 8 to 3. How much tin is needed to mix with 36 grams? 36 grams. 36 grams. So this will be equal to, we have tin and then copper. I'll be using tin for TIN and then copper. that way. 8 to the ratio 3. Then you're told how much tin is needed. You don't know this one, just call it X. And then for the copper, you have 36 grams. Now you're told to calculate X. So X will be 3X. I just use cross multiplication. 8 multiplied by 36. Therefore, X will be equal to 8 multiplied by 36 divided by 3. By 3, 1 by 3, you get 12. Therefore, you get X will be equal to 96. X is equal to 96. X is equal to 96. X is equal to 96. Next, a bottling machine fills 500 bottles in 15 minutes. How many bottles will it fill in 1.5 hours? So 500 bottles in 15 minutes. Then you're told 1.5 hours will be 60 plus 30, which is 90 minutes. It will fill more bottles, so just call this on X. So X will be equal to 90 multiplied by 500 divided by 15. By 15, 1 by 15, you get 6 times 500, you get 3,000 bottles. You can use the unitary method. You say 15 minutes is equal to 500 bottles. In 1 minute, this is known as unitary method. You can use unitary or the ratio method. So 1 minute will be equal to 500 divided by 15. And so therefore, in 90 minutes will be equal to what? You just multiply this one by 90, and then by 15, 1 by 15, 6, you get 3,000 bottles. 3,000 bottles. That is example number 3. 4. That was direct, but this one is inverse. 6 people can dig a trench in 8 hours. 6 people, they can dig a trench in 8 hours. So how long will it take 4 people? So meaning the time will be more. The time will be more, because if 6 is 8 hours, 4 people will take more time. So therefore, what I will do is call this on X hours, the number of hours. So X will be equal to, this time you don't use cross, but you use direct multiplication. You say X times 8 divided by 4. You say by 4, 1 by 4, 2. You get 12 hours. 12 hours. 12 hours. Next, that is, this time, this one is the proportion part. A factory produces cars, red, blue, white, and green, in the ratio of 7:5:3:1. 7:5:3:1. Out of a production of 48,000, how many are white? So the ratios are, we have red, blue, white, and green. 7 to the ratio 5 to the ratio 3 to the ratio 1. Then therefore total parts will be equal to, this is 12 plus 4, you get 16. So therefore the question is, out of the production of 48 cars, how many are white? So white, you have 3. So you say white cars will be equal to 3 out of the 16 multiplied by the total, which is 48,000 cars. 48,000. By 16, 1 by 16, you get 3. 3 times 3, you get 9. And then you add 3 zeros. White cars. white kaas. Number 5. Question number 5. A pen cost, this is the percentage part, the last part that is. A pen cost, the cost price is 4.5, $4.50, including tax. If the tax is 3%, how much will the pen cost, including the tax? So the cost price, we have 4.5, then tax is 3%. The cost will be, I will be using two ways. First of all, I'll find the tax. That will be 3 out of 100 multiplied by 4.0. This one you get 0.03 multiplied by 4.5. We have 3 decimal places. 1, 2, and then 3. 45 times 3. 45 times 3, you get 135. And then I said we have 3 decimal places, so you put your point there. So this is the tax. Total cost will be the 4.5 plus 0.135. So you get 4.6, and then the remaining is $35. So that is the cost, the total cost of the pen plus the tax. The second method is, since the increase is 3% and the original was 100, I'll just say 100% plus 3%, I get 103%. Then you just say the total cost will be, this is everything, total cost will be 103 multiplied by 4.5, and then this will be 1.03 multiplied by 4.5. We have how many decimal places? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 decimal places. Now I multiply 103 times 45. I get 2 carry 1 and then 4. This is 5 carry 1 and then 5. Therefore you get 5, and then 3, and then 6, 4. You get 4635, 4635, 4635, 3 decimal places. So that is also the second example. I mean the example number 5. Example number 6, which is the last example, is you're told Khalif's clothing store buys coats for $50 and then sells them at 80. What percent mark? Okay, the percentage that is. We know the cost price is there. We have 50, and then the next one we have 80. So we get a profit of 30% there. So 30 divided by the original price, which is 50, multiplied by 100%. Therefore you get by 2, this is the profit. That is what you're looking for, profit percentage. So this will be 260, 60%. 60%. Then increase 40 by the ratio 4:5. Increase 40 by 5:4. So increase, this will be 5 out of 4 multiplied by 40. Increase, this becomes 10 times 5, you get 50. The next one is decrease. Decrease 210 by ratio 3:7. So when you're told to decrease, decrease means you use the smaller number. The increase, you use the greater number. That is 5, and this one I'll be using 3. So decrease will be 3 divided by 7 multiplied by 210. By 7, 1 by 7 is 30. 30 times 3, you get 90. Marka 10 intaas ku dhan yahay. Intaas ayaan ku joojinayaa maanta.